Hey everybody, Fatbird Finds here. I'm Laura, one half of the Fatbird Finds duo of Laura and Mary Beth, and welcome to Fatbird Finds Crafting. We are so happy to have you here again today with us. Today is hashtag Thrifty Thursday. Hashtag Thrifty Thursday is an open collab hosted by Sheree at TurquoiseDreamingSherre, and hashtag Thrifted Treasures is an open collab hosted by Dale at Not Too Shabby Chic. I've listed their info in the description box of this video, and I just want to thank you guys for allowing this open collab, and I love it as a way to meet new crafters. So I'm going to share a thrifting haul with you, and then maybe do a page with something that I purchased. But first, we like to do headlines in history and one of 1,000 places to visit before you die. So here we go. Today is January the 18th when I'm making this video. And here's what happened. Eisenhower's farewell sees threat to liberties in vast defense machine. So in 1961, January the 18th, the Times printed the speech in which President Dwight D. Eisenhower submitted the phrase military-industrial complex into the American vocabulary. He warned, quote, "We should take nothing for granted. Only an alert and knowledgeable citizenry can compel a proper meshing of the huge industrial and military machinery of defense with our peaceful methods and goals, so that security and liberty may prosper together." End quote. All right, so that is from January the 18th in 1961, just a few years before my time. And then here are the ones that we have missed from the 1,000 places to visit before you die. Let me just share this one up close with you, and it is Aruba. Isn't that beautiful? It says the ABC Islands, Aruba, Bonaire, Curaçao, just off the coast of Venezuela and safely outside the hurricane zone, epitomize the Dutch Caribbean, or Dutch Caribbean, however you like to pronounce that. The colorful facades of Aruba's capital, Oranjestad, reflect both traditional Dutch architecture and vivid tropical hues, and the city entertains visitors with a lively restaurant, shopping, and people watching scene. So, boy, that would be an awesome place to visit. I will put that on my list. Okay, and as I say every time, we are saving these for a special project in the future. So be sure and subscribe and hit the bell if you want to know when that all happens. And I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be fun. So here we go with the haul. This mostly came from Goodwill. I did have one or two items that I stuck in here from a yard sale that I thought just kind of went with today's haul, but it's still a thrifted haul. So I want to go ahead and show those. These cards over here are from my video on our mother channel, Fatbird Finds. That came out today with an estate sale video, and there was a little box of items and that I said I would go over for crafting on this channel. So that's what those are. And then I got these at Goodwill today. So look, I got 2 composition books. Awesome, right? I think they were like 59 cents a piece. Doesn't really matter if there's anything in them, because you know, as I do, that we are going to glue them up. But I think they're empty actually. So you can't have too many of those, especially at 59 cents. Here are the so basically the theme to the rest of this today is that I've decided to make my grandson Max an ABC book. So he is learning his ABCs. He's working really hard at it, practicing his sounds and making the sounds and linking up the words that go with each letter of the alphabet. So I think that's going to be fun. I saw a channel today, I think it was Mindy's Craft and Cash. She did hers in a loose leaf notebook with 8.5 by 11 pieces of paper that she just 3-hole punched, and I was watching that today and I thought, I have this old cardstock pad. So let me show you that. I don't know if it's still available or not because I've had it for a really long time. It's color block. So I thought, well, I can use that up. Look how pretty all those pages are, and it won't color coordinate like a color glue book, but it'll be bright and cheerful for the alphabet glue book. So the first thing I did, it was 12 by 12, so off camera I cut all this to 8.5 by 11, and then the rest of the haul here, I'm going to show you what's going to go in the glue book. If we have time at the end, we will glue some of it down. Okay, first of all, I'm going to lay this down. Eric Carle, The Very Hungry Caterpillar. This is a game. It was at a yard sale, like 50 cents or something like that. Super cheap. Max loves The Hungry Caterpillar. So, this, of course, there's a game board and stuff, which we won't need. But look how cute this is. All the cards, there are small letters. And then there's, on the back, there's the small letter with the word on it. So this is nest. And it's a little letter. And this is a big P for peacock. Big P. And so forth. So aren't those adorable? So I just envision having a lot of these type of things on each page, which with, you know, a few colors. There's the caterpillar. With some magazine images to go with it, and also we've got other books to cut up, kids books, which will be much better than magazines because, of course, Max is little. He's only 2.5, and he'll be way more interested in the childlike images rather than the realistic, you know, magazine images. But you can totally do your own ABC book. Hope this inspires you to do one for yourself, and then you can use whatever images you want. But I just think it's fun. It's going to be fun to have a little glimpse and a little take on doing one for a child. There's a seahorse, big S. Isn't that cute? I'll just have trouble deciding which side I want to use. Then I couldn't pass this one up, the Pigalicious Pig. And all these books are a little wonky. They're like from Goodwill. They're a little bent. Some are written in, so I don't mind to cut them up. But look at these little guys. Oh my gosh. I'm going to have to share these in some Happy Mail with friends. And because, you know, there's only one P page for pig and piglet. But we are going to have fun putting those in there. Isn't that cute? Flip phone. Pirate. A piggy pirate. And then this one's got a lay. And a lifesaver. So we can get a couple of letters. Different letters out of there. So cute. Maybe pajamas. He looked like he had pajamas on. So this pack that came from the estate sale, and there's all kinds of fun images on here. There's Oscar. These are counting cards, so you can use them however you want. This would be G for the Grouch, O for Oscar, T for trash can, G for garbage, G for Grover, P for presents, E for Ernie, F for flowers. You know, there's 14 flowers. So F could be 14 flowers. Isn't that cute? And then there's just some little plainer things that don't have the images. That was great. This is grapes. That was marbles. There's Cookie Monster. And the count. So these will be awesome. And then also Max is a big fan of Thomas. So these are all Thomas the Train. And he knows all the different characters. There's Toby, James, Percy, Harold. So see, there's Thomas himself. Oh, good old Thomas. So those will be great. We won't have to decide. These don't really have any competing items on the back, so that's good. So we can just use whatever we want of these. There's Sir Topham Hatt. And he'll be thrilled with those. Now, these thicker cards will probably take the art glitter glue to really hold them down, but that's okay. This is cardstock, and that's another reason I picked cardstock, so that it will hold these heavier pieces. So we shouldn't have any trouble with that. This one is perfect, and I promise you this was 25 cents at a yard sale, because you know, people don't think that anybody would probably want an old Almanac 2019 because it's out of date, but that has nothing to do with us, does it? Because we can just use all of these beautiful images. Look, I mean, if you can't find what you need in here, I don't know where you're gonna find it. Look how cute all the different animals. Just especially for an alphabet book, there's just anything in there that you could want. There's tulips or photosynthesis. So I was super excited to get that, and at $0.25, you know, you cannot beat that, because Goodwill is 99 cents. So you guys be ready for yard sale season when it gets here. Then I got this one. So Ann Geddes, you guys remember her. I guess she was more popular in the early 90s and 80s, maybe even. But this is a journal, baby journal, or a baby book. But no one used it, so we can cut it up. And look, this is why I bought it. There's cute images throughout, but look, there is every letter of the alphabet with some of these children. Let me find the A, B, C part. Let's start there. So we can just ignore the rest of the page and just cut each one of these out in a square. Aren't they cute? A for angel, B for bee, C for cabbage, D for duck, E for egg. So there's one of those for every page, which is awesome, because you know, some of the letters we're going to have a hard time finding pictures for. So anytime that we can get all the letters from one image, oh, isn't that cute? Or like from one source, one book. That's one more letter on every single page that we're going to have. So I was super excited about that. Here, let's see if the rest of it's, yep, the rest of it's there. All the way through Z. Oh, Z for snoring is a good one. I found this one. Again, it's a nice book. But it's had a little bit of water damage and stuff here, so nobody would really want that. Some writing and stuff, and so nobody's going to care if we cut this one up. And so obviously there's all kinds of things he's going to love out of this one, with, you know, all kinds of letters of the alphabet, because there's Aristocats. Oh, this is his new thing, y'all. He's into Aristocats. So we can have Toulouse, T for Toulouse. We can have, you know, C for cat, A for Aristocat. Isn't that cute? Marie. So this book will be fantastic. All the classics are here. Dumbo, Nemo, Peter Pan, Dalmatians. So that would give us plenty to work with. There's Mickey. Let me just see. Let's do a couple of pages and put a few things down to get us started. And then we will start a whole series on that Max alphabet book that we can go back and forth to when we find something good. All right, let me show you what we got. These are going to go in a loose leaf notebook. So the next time that we play with this, I'm going to have all of that prepared. So in the meantime, I've just marked with pencil which pages are which. And we're just going to get started here a little bit and see what it's going to look like. So it's going to open like that. So this is A. So I think I'm going to do these little Ann Geddes letters. What do you guys think? Should they go on the bottom facing page like this? Because each page is going to be double this way. Or maybe up here at the top. What do you guys think? I think right here, well, right here is going to be the Eric Carle letter. So I think the Ann Geddes needs to go over here somewhere. Maybe if we're going to put the Eric Carle in the corner, maybe we should start with the Ann Geddes ones in the middle. How do you guys feel about that? I think that the letters should be front and center, even though aesthetically I kind of like them in the corners. I think when the baby looks at the book, you know, it should be obvious. What the matching letters should all be in a big obvious place. So let's do the matching letters from the Geddes book right here in the middle. Okay, so let's get that going. You guys, the weather has been really yucky and cloudy here all day. I've been trying to get going on this video all day long, but everything was taking a long time today. And then when I stopped and dropped stuff at the Goodwill. And then when I did that, I found all these goodies and it changed my whole plan of what I was going to do in the video. So thanks for hanging in there with me. So this is A. So when we turn this next one, it's going to be B. So we're going to put the little B on this page. Just kind of gluing off to the side here. Tonight we've got to watch Mad Men for our podcast channel, to do that video over the weekend. And if you'd like to see what we're all about, like I said, we had a Fat Bird Finds thrifting video drop today. So you're welcome to check that out. Okay, I have to keep talking out loud to you guys so you keep me on track. So there's the B, here's the C. C pages. And you can see I didn't cut them perfectly, but I'm not going to stress about it because this one kind of time is of the essence. He's learning his ABCs right now. So I really got to not be too particular and keep moving and to get these to him. And that's what I was going to say. We live away from each other. So I thought the loose leaf with the 3-ring binder would allow me to do other pages and stuff. Once I give him the book, I can do pages and send to him, and they can just stick them in the book where they go. So that's fun. But I do have to get the basic ABCs going here. There we go. There's D. I just did D, E, F. And then I will go back and do the rest of them the same way. So don't think you won't have missed anything. The next time we get together and work on this together, I will have done the whole alphabet and hole punched it and everything, so we can just flip back and forth and fill in the images. Oh, isn't that cute? Okay, I'm looking to match my pages here. And the last one is F. Color-wise, just accidentally, it's working out pretty good. Looks like they're matching up pretty well. Oh, that's so cute. Okay, and like I said, I took a few images out from the Almanac to get started with. So let's see what we've got here. So this little guy could be C for clownfish, or F for fish, or N for Nemo. But we're going to have plenty of actual Nemo items to cut out. So maybe we should just do fish. All right. Let's just do fish. And until I get the holes punched, I'm going to stay away from the sides. We can always fill that in later, right? And then I'm going to get a little micron pen. You know, the fine point archival micron pens that don't fade. And I'm going to write the word next to it. You know, so that people don't have to study about, like, well, what did she mean? Why is this on the F page? That kind of thing. Okay, there's the fish. Because, see, he could be a golden retriever, a dog, but I think it's, or he could be smiling, or look, but he's got braces on. Isn't that funny? So I think that's a funny way to use that one. So I'm going to put him on the B page for braces. Those wrinkles are not in my magazine image, they're in the bed, in the sheets. Okay, so when I get my pen, I will write B for braces there. Oh, and I've got B for bird. I've got bird for the B page. Right? He's a pretty bird. I'm sure we'll have all kinds of birds that we could use. I can't decide if I want them to collage right together. We may not have enough. So, for right now, I'm just going to go like that. But for right now, those two can touch, in case that's the way I end up wanting it to be. And then also, we got these two cute little frogs. He already has his title. So let's go back to the F page. And do frogs. Let's see. I like him here because of his orange eyes. Right? And I like him maybe on this page because of the yellow. And that way we have frogs on different pages. Okay, let's do that. This is a little bit of a shorter video today because I was trying to get it out on time for you guys on Thursday. But this is so much fun that I think I'll go ahead this weekend and finish it up and finish up the whole layout and everything so we can have a really good, you know, maybe 30-40 minute video of just playing with the images and putting those in here. Oh, this is just going to be too much fun, y'all. So that's going to do it for today, I think. Thank you again for hanging out with me, for crafting with me, for sharing my thrift haul. Be sure and check out the other channels with the hashtag Thrifty Thursday and Thrifted Treasures and see what kind of goodies everybody else is finding out there. Be sure to hit your like button on the way out. It helps our channel a lot. And also subscribe so you don't miss a single video. And then just be sure to stay tuned to see what Fatbird finds next. And we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.